All right.
Welcome back to the series where we cover nonsensical narratives, lousy literature, and stupid stories. FailFiction.
Let's.
Here, this time we're going to be discussing two stories, both by Noah. Actually, most of the remaining stories are by Noah. I literally only have...
You literally only wrote 4.
I literally only wrote 4 of them. By the way, we decided this series is going to be a total of 9 parts. 2 stories that are... because there's 16 stories. 2 of them are going to get their own videos because of their length. and the others will be coupled up.
Yeah.
You can expect the 5th video to be the other solo one. But today's the first fanfic we will be looking at is titled "The Truth About Fredbear's Family Diner."
Written
on February 2nd, 2015.
Yep, I wrote most of this myself.
Oh boy, none of this is good. If I'm correct, every single fanfic written from here on out was written in 2015.
Yes. All of it was written in 2015.
Everything, including, well, not Pinwheel Forest.
No, except for that one.
Was the first one we covered written.
Demon's Delight was in 2014.
Right.
In everything else after that was in 2015.
Other than Lost in Pinwheel Forest and Demon's Delight, everything in this series is from 2015. The first 2 were from 2014.
And yep. So, let's get started.
Enough dodging it. Yeah. Let's start the story. Fred. Hey everyone, it's Fred, owner of Fredbear's Family Diner. Thank you all for coming today. Allow me to introduce you to my good friend Fredbear. Fredbear. Hey everybody.
Hey everyone.
Hey everyone, it's your good old friend Fredbear, and welcome to Fredbear's Family Diner. Boris, don't forget I'm your best buddy Boris.
That's a stolen OC.
Fredbear. Oh, is everyone enjoying some delicious pizza? Boris, you can't always be thinking about pizza, Fredbear. Fredbear and Boris. Enjoy, celebrate, and have fun at Fredbear's Family Diner.
Like most of the True Bite of 87 event, this opening section is nearly word for word from Mr. Creepypasta's FNAF Hidden Lore.
Or I'm assuming that in the you can't be always thinking about pizza thing was said by Fred in the original.
No, that was yeah.
All right. The next day. What was the point of? Why isn't that on the same day? Hey, what was the point of that first day?
I don't know.
Hey, the next day, kid starving for cake and crying at Fredbear. Don't worry, kids, I'm coming to pass cake around. Child crying outside the diner. Car drives up to the kid. Vincent, hey kid, can't go in, eh? Why did they go, eh? Go in, eh? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. I'll open the door for you.
Who the hell would fall for this?
Pulls out knife. You can open them now. Child screams and cries while being stabbed.
Apparently this kid would fall for it.
There you go. Ha ha ha. Drives off.
Oh, why is he mocking the victim? Mocking his victim on the way.
Why is he mocking his victim the way a 12-year-old would? He's like, I can hear you go. Seems like something a 12-year-old would do. He sounds like a fucking middle school bully, not a serial killer. Meanwhile, Charles, fine, I'll watch over your child. Charlotte. Hey, Charleston, who's the little one next to you?
Wait, Charleston? Wait, why are the names so similar? Sweet Home Alabama plays in the distance.
I was gonna actually try to sing Sweet Home
No, don't you. Yeah.
Charles.
Oh.
Fine. Oh, no. Oh. The child makes...
nobody.
Charles. Oh, nobody. I just have to watch over a troublemaker.
Wait, who the hell are these people again?
The child makes fun of Charlotte. Charlotte. That's it, Charleston. If that's what you really think of me, we're done. Charlotte walks out of the diner.
Either she took that child way too seriously, or she was looking for any excuse to break up with him. This is where
Charles, this is all your fault. Puts the child in the oven and burns him alive.
What? Wait, what the fuck? Well, you're mad enough about this breakup to murder a child. Both you and your sister / ex are both insane. Also, how the hell did you get into the kitchen unnoticed? Did nobody notice / care about the child being cooked alive in the oven?
Seriously? What's going on here? The next day, kid gets stuck in the ball pit. Boris tries to help the kid. And then Boris screams and goes on a killing spree.
That went from 0 to 100 in an instant.
Fred, oh my god!
Fritz, is that you?
Who runs up and turns off Boris?
Nah, this guy's actually doing his job. The next day.
Hey, Fred, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm shutting down Fredbear's family diner. Looks at deactivated Boris. I'm sorry. Ever since yesterday's incident, we should only use you for parts.
Wait, he's talking to the animatronics?
Turns and looks at Fredbear. I don't think we'll have room for you. Opens up Fredbear and removes his
Why is this so
endoskeleton.
dramatic? Why did he get rid of the endoskeleton and not the suit? How would you keeping the endoskeleton? And just the endoskeleton would take up less space.
Yeah. Boxes the two up and ships them off to a company now known as Fazbear Entertainment. Fred, goodbye, my friends. I'm gonna miss you, Owlet.
Owlet. It isn't even a word. If it was, it probably be spelled with wouldn't be spelled with 2 L's.
A lot. Starts to cry.
Dude, they're robots. I think we were trying to imply that Boris was possessed by that kid that Charles baked in the oven earlier, but Fred had no way of knowing that.
And so that's the true story behind Fredbear's Family Diner. Thank you for reading. The end.
That's a really awkward way to end it.
Oh boy.
That was awful.
That was awful. Like, why? Okay, what is your deal with stealing OCs and plagiarizing Mr. Creepypasta?
It only happened here. It only happened here.
And the other time.
I did it twice.
You did it twice. And both times, both elements were in the same fanfic.
Okay, so also, you want to know who Charles was?
Oh yeah, Charles was for some fucking reason meant to be the old man who gives you the catching tutorial from Pokemon Red and Blue.
I don't know why.
Why? Literally, why? Are you implying Pokemon exist in this universe?
No, don't we...
Pokemon exist in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe?
Don't open that can of worms.
Why the fuck did... And they just employ a... Why the fuck didn't they just employ a Rangaroo and an Ursa Ring?
Don't open that can of worms.
All right, next.
I'm greatly ashamed by this one.
The next fanfic is titled "Character Origins." Dr. Vincent Alto Clef.
Written
on February 5th, 2015.
I am so ashamed of this one.
Let's just get into this. July 13th, 1980. Vincent Alto Clef was born.
Wait, that's not his name. His initials are AHC.
On July 13th, 1990, Clef turned 10 and became a junior member of a secret facility known as the SCP Foundation.
And not only does is this fan, if it
Not only does this
completely contradict
Clef's profile, but why the hell did the SCP Foundation hire a 10-year-old? He also met a Dr. Kondraki, a 25-year-old man who had an immortality potion.
Since when?
And the only other worker, the founder, Aaron G. Kondraki, Connie's twin brother.
Who the hell is that?
In his teenage years, he fell in love with Dr. Agatha E. Wright.
This never happened. Also, how did I get Dr. Wright's name incorrect, but I couldn't even be bothered to look up Clef's initials?
Many years later, Clef and Wrights got married and had a child named Ferguson.
That definitely didn't happen. Where the hell did the name Ferguson even come from?
A couple of years later, after the incident...
We were referring to the 784 incident, but it was so long that I didn't bother to read it.
Clef, can you let me out, Connie? Connie, no. Do you even remember?
Apparently, I didn't. Also, we're more than halfway through the story, and this is the first piece of dialogue.
Clef, forgive and forget Connie. Forgive and forget Connie. No way, Alto.
I don't believe Eve Clef was locked up after the 784 incident. And also, Connie is this married man using a pet name.
Is this married man trying to be fucking flirtatious with his coworker? Wow. So that ends the true story about Dr. Vincent Alto Clef. The end.
The only accurate thing in this entire fanfic is Dr. Urwright's name. Oh, that's...
Fun fact, the reason Noah used to hate this story wasn't because of its content. It was because it was short.
I mean, yeah, it's very short compared to my other fanfics.
You hated it just because it was short and you didn't critique its actual content.
No, I never did. I mean, I did. Later on, I did.
But, like...
Oh, my God. This is...
That was... What is that? None of that is true.
Literally none of that. Who the fuck is Ferguson?
Who the fuck is Ferguson? No. I'll tell you who Ferguson is. So, you remember the good old days of the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom back when Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was the most recent game? Well, back then a little artist called Rebornica was quite popular in the fandom. She had her own designs for the character.
For the human characters.
The human characters. In particular, her purple guy, character
named Vincent,
who she named Vincent, and became disturbingly popular. In fact, she quit because of people. She was uncomfortable with people sexualizing the character.
But what does this have to do with this?
Well, she made an animation, and where Vincent was a baby and playing a piano. I don't know the context of it, but that's where we decided that. That's the purple guy's son, and we for some reason named him Ferguson.
Wait,
I don't know where that name came from.
I guess I somehow predict. Wow, did I predict the future?
How?
The purple guy I had as a son.
Oh my God!
Predicted the future. Anyways.
Yeah,
that's the context behind Ferguson. I don't know where they got that name. Anyways,
that's all we have to say, really.
I'm Nosren.
And I'm Mary.
Bonjour, my
wonderful viewers. See you in the next video.
Yeet.